I'm Elizabeth Boyd. I'm from the Byra village. I am a farmer for the past 14 years.
I am Joylyn Lampkin, and I'm the co-owner of Lampkin's Natural Farm. We got into farming in 2010, 12 years ago, and the reason why my husband fell ill.
My name is Nesta Bilinji. I am the Vice President of the Network of Rural Women Producers. I get into farming at a very young age, around approximately 16, 17 years old, because that is where I had my first job.
My name is Daphne Keto. I'm the president of the St. Vincent and Grenadines Network of Rural Women Producers. I've been involved in farming for the last 30 years. I want to be independent.
My name is Melinda Robinson. I am 22 years of age. I'm an entrepreneur, but I mostly focus on farming. I took on farming really after I left the community college in 2020.
My name is Chief Strongblood, aka Alan Palmer. St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the diaspora machismo. Most of you who knows me knows that I am a very honest person. My concern is about the development of people wherever I go, especially my people, the citizens and residents of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Most of you will know me as a police officer. And if you have dealt with me, or if you had a friend or relative that dealt with me, in that capacity, you can assure that they will dealt with in all honesty. I look out for their rights, even when they were accused of wrongdoing. As a young man, I've been involved in the cultural aspect of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I've entered the National Dance Festival on 3 occasions. I was even awarded Best Male Dancer, tied with Gideon Bunting. I was also a gospel artist, and I performed in Gospel Spectacular, the Caribbean largest gospel production, on several occasions. I have wrote and recorded calypsos during the carnival season just for the fun of it. I have been involved in community service, serving the youths of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I have corroborated with the VinSave when VinSave was being directed by Miss Janice Fraser, which saw me in March of 2004 teaching young Vincentians how to roller skate and how to skateboard. This came after the VinSave Child Development Center received a gift consisted of roller skates and skateboards from a visiting U.S. naval ship. For several years, I've conducted the Adventurous Hiker Summer Program, where I take young Vincentians between the ages of 10 and 17 on hikes all over St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Andrew's Mountain, La Soufrière, the Falls of Belen. You name it, we did it. Hikes that even the High Court judge in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Justice Donald Ian Mitchell, was a part of. I am always interested in helping my people, how I can serve my people, never what my people can do for me. For over 70 years, St. Vincent and the Grenadines were involved in commercial banana farming, where we farmed bananas and we had a ready market in the United Kingdom. Not only St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but the Windward Islands, which includes Grenada, Dominica, St. Lucia, as well as Jamaica, also provided the United Kingdom with bananas. For many decades, the use of gramazone was a part of the banana culture in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the other Windward Islands, and Jamaica. We imported gramazone by the thousands of gallons each month, and those gramazones was purchased by the farmers, and they were used by those farmers on a daily basis. In the production of bananas, these farmers were exposed to gramazone. We are also fully aware that gramazone has been banned in many countries around the world, including Canada and most of Europe. And we know that when farmers use gramazone, it seeps into the water. And gramazone have been proven to be dangerous to aquatic and other wildlife. We are also aware that gramazone have been impacting the health of people who have been exposed to gramazone all over the world. It has caused many people to come down with all type of illnesses. I have been doing some research and I've come across some information which the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which includes the opposition, every Vincentian, the other governments of the Windward Islands and Jamaica should be interested in. Take a listen to this.
If you or any one of your family members are farmers, agriculture workers, field workers, have any symptoms like tremors or shaking, speech or memory problems, or you're diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, it may have been a result of exposure to commercial-grade herbicides containing paraquat. But did you know that you can be compensated for your suffering? You may be eligible for substantial compensation, but you need to file a claim now. So tap below for a confidential evaluation.
We have got tens of thousands of people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines who are and were involved in farming and have been exposed to gramazone in one way or the other, although the advertisements say paraquat. Paraquat is the main ingredient in gramazone. If you have been a farmer in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and you use the gramazone in your farming, and you are experiencing tremors, the shaking of the hands and other body parts, memory loss, Alzheimer's or Parkinson's, then you or that family member who are so suffering is entitled to be compensated. It is time that Ralph Gonsalves and the ULP government stop grandstanding, trying to win elections. It is time that they start working on behalf of the citizens of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, especially the farmers who have contributed to the development of this country. Farmers who are suffering and may need the help to purchase medication to ease their suffering. I know the Nimrods will not know what to do, so I'll not just put it forward, but I will tell them what to do and how to go about getting this thing done, so they would not have any excuse. The Prime Minister have an obligation to summon the Minister of Health, the Minister of Agriculture and the Attorney General with their chief technocrats. They must examine the content of this video and the infomercial that is embedded within this video. It will be wise for them to contact the government of the other Windward Islands and Jamaica. Each country can pool their resources so that they can share information in their effort to bring help and relief to their citizens. It is important for you to note people who have been exposed to paraquat in the United States, in Canada and Europe are being compensated as I speak. I want Ralph Gonsalves and the other heads of government of the Windward Islands and Jamaica to tell me why Vincentians, St. Lucians, Grenadians, Dominicans and Jamaicans should not benefit from this. After all, we have spent millions of dollars importing gramazone into our countries, and now that our people are suffering, they must benefit from this. My people, 2025 is an election year in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. If you are or were a farmer and you were using gramazone over a period of time and you are now having tremors, your hands are shaking, if you are suffering from memory loss, if you were diagnosed with Alzheimer's or Parkinson's disease, especially if you live in Ralph Gonsalves' constituency, you need to be compensated. If you have a family member who was a farmer that used gramazone in his farming and are now suffering from these symptoms or were diagnosed with Parkinson's disease or Alzheimer's, If you know someone who was a farmer, who used gramazone in their farming, and are now having tremors, memory loss, is suffering from Parkinson's or Alzheimer's, especially if you live in Ralph Gonsalves constituency and they are not compensated by 2025, then you will know for sure that Ralph Gonsalves don't care about Vincentians and their problem. All he is concerned about is using you like cattle. He don't concern about you. If you cannot be compensated, if you cannot benefit as the white people in America, Canada, and Europe are benefiting, then you must throw him aside because he don't concern about your welfare or your well-being. It is time for Vincentians to put their foot down and demand more and better from their government. My name is Chief Strongblood, aka Alan Palmer, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the diaspora machismo.
If you or any one of your family members are farmers, agriculture workers, field workers, have any symptoms like tremors or shaking, speech or memory problems, or you're diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, it may have been a result of exposure to commercial-grade herbicides containing paraquat. But did you know that you can be compensated for your suffering? You may be eligible for substantial compensation, but you need to file a claim now. So tap below for a confidential evaluation.
This video shows pictures captured at a farmer's field school in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The objective of the field school is to show farmers how to increase unit output. Demonstrations are conducted by Mr. Isaac Haywood.
If you or any one of your family members are farmers, agriculture workers, field workers, have any symptoms like tremors or shaking, speech or memory problems, or you're diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, it may have been a result of exposure to commercial-grade herbicides containing paraquat. But did you know that you can be compensated for your suffering? You may be eligible for substantial compensation, but you need to file a claim now. So tap below for a confidential evaluation.